Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, distinguished guest, I need you all to get yourselves in a place, if you can go back in time and remember when you were 7 to 8 years old. So I need you all to get in that frame. Try to remember when you were 7 and 8 years old. And now that you're back in time, 7 years, 8 years, we'll begin our tale. Once upon a time, there was 3 little pigs. And the 3 little pigs were ready to go on and build their own homes. And before they went to build their own place, their parents told them to make sure that they looked around as they head off to the forest to make sure that they were prepared. As for life in the forest by themselves, it's not as when they were living with their parents. 3 little pigs went off to build their own homes. The first little pig said, this is not so far from my parents' house. I'll build it right here. It's close to the lake. I'll stay right here. I'll build my home here. And I'll build it of straw. After all, it'll be quicker. It'll give me more time to have some water. It'll give me some more time to play more. I'm going to do it this way. So the little piggy went on to build a straw house. Second little piggy, walking together with his brother, said, this is close by the lake, and this one is also close by where there's food, right in the middle of the area. It's not as close as the parents, but it's not so far away. And I'm going to build my house right here, and I'll build it out of wood. It takes a little longer, but it will withstand the weather a lot better than the straw house. I won't play as long, but I'll still have time to play, and I'll still have time to get things done. That little piggy went off away to build his wooden house. Third piggy said, I'm going to go to the deepest side of the forest, far from food, far from water, but where it's most protected from the environment, where he would feel safest. And he says, I'm going to build it out of bricks, and it won't take me a week, and it won't take me a month. It'll take me 3 months to build it. And I'll probably have no time to play. But it will be a secure place to build. So they went off to work. The first piggy was having so much fun. He did his straw house in 5 days. It was incredible. He had all the water. Yeah, he had to walk a little bit longer to get his food, but he was having a blast. He went off to visit his all 2 pig brothers and said, hey, come on, let's go have some fun. The second piggy said, well, I'm almost done making my wood house. So, if you can see, my wood house is almost done. I got most sides of the wood house done. I just need the roof. I'll go out and play with you when I'm done with this. He said, well, let me go see how my brother's doing with the brick house. So the little piggy goes to his brother with the brick house. He had barely started doing the foundation. As you know, if it's made out of bricks, it takes a bit longer. So he said, I'm going to be on my merry way. I'll keep playing. Then a month passed by. He went to visit his brothers again. When he went to visit his brothers again, what happened? Now, the wood house had been built. So these 2 brothers were now hanging out playing. He would walk over that side because that's where the food was. There was plenty of food for both of them. They were having a great time. They went to visit their third brother. As they go to visit the third brother, guess what happens? He's still building the house. He had not done the roof yet. He has done everything else, but it's a month away from being completed. He said, come on and play just for a little bit with us. I can't, said the pig. I have to finish my house. I have to finish what I started. It's a lot of work, but once you're done with it, I can enjoy my beautiful home. The pigs went back. And as they were having fun, along came the big bad wolf. Big bad wolf was about 9 feet tall. He had a huge chest. And he was after bacon. Most of us, if we want bacon, we just go to a restaurant or something. But in the forest, if you want bacon, unfortunately, you have to go after the little piggies and turn them into bacons. So he was hungry that morning, that wolf, so he goes into the forest as fast as he could. And he could smell it. Ah, there's pigs around here. I'm going to get me some bacon. Right? He's going to get himself some bacon. So he saw a straw house. And he saw a little tail going in. He said, that's one of the pigs. He goes, little pig, come out to play with me. I just want to ask you some questions. Little pig looks outside the window and sees a big wolf. He said, you don't want to ask me questions. You're after my bacon, I'm sure. I ain't coming out there. I'm not going to go there. No, sir, I'm not. Wolf stood up upset. His 2 feet planted. He went, I will huff, and I will puff, and I will blow the house away then. He starts blowing away. It didn't take about 5 minutes. The straw house was gone. Little pig said, oh my goodness, what? He started running into the forest to his brother's house. So he went running into the forest and he went, knocked on the door. Open up. Pig 1 said to Pig 2, open up. I need you to let me in. What is it? I'll tell you when I get in. Boom, got in, close the door. The big black wolf is out there and he's after our bacon. You know how delicious we can be as pigs when we become bacon, so we got to keep the door closed. Then the wolf approached. And they could hear the steps of the wolf approaching because he was getting closer. Second pig said, you made yours out of straw. This one is made out of wood. And wolf ain't going to put this down. I built it well. Use some nails. It's well done. Not even Hurricane Andrew can put this wood house on. It was done so well. I don't know about that, but that's what the pig said anyways. So the wolf appears, 9 foot. Wolf, again, huge chest. He says, little pigs, let me in. I just want to have a conversation with you. Please come, let me in. I just want to talk to you. The second pig says, no, you don't want to have a conversation with me. My first big brother told me what you're after. You're after our bacon. And I don't want you to be after our bacon, he says. So then the wolf got upset. He backed up. 2 feet planted on the ground. And he says, and I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house away. And he started to blow. And he kept blowing and blowing. But this wood house was really well done. He had really worked hard. So it was taken, but eventually the roof went off. The 2 pigs looked at each other, scared, ran into the forest quickly as possible. They didn't even look back, just kept running, because they knew they were about to become bacon. So they kept running into the forest. They went to his brother's house, the one that was made of brick. He had just sat down. It had been a day that he had rested from making his brick house. He says, oh, great peace and quiet, I can rest. And he hears all of a sudden, he goes, oh, what? Oh, well, okay, I got visitors, that's good. Let us in, brother, let us in. He said, what is going on? Come on in, let us in and we'll tell you inside. So they come inside. So, you know, the big bad wolf is out there. And he's looking for us. He's after our bacon. And you know how delicious our bacon can be for us pigs. He said, oh my goodness. You're after a bacon. Don't worry, close the door. You'll be fine here. I spent 3 months non-stop working to get this brick house down. I am sure that no big bad wolf's going to blow it away. Big bad wolf appears, 9 foot tall again, biggest chest you ever seen, and he says, little pig, come out to play. You all misunderstand me. I just really want you to come out and play with me a little bit. Third pig guy says, no way. My 2 brothers have told me that you're after our bacon. You can't have our bacon, so we're not coming out to play. Wolf said, well then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house away. And then he goes and blows. He blew about 5 minutes. Nothing. He was blowing, nothing. Eventually the wolf, He's out of breath from blowing and blowing. He says, you know, I'm starving. I love this bacon, but I got to get me some other food. And the wolf went away. And the 3 little pigs remained safe. Fellow Toastmaster, this story is about being prepared. It is not about how much you know. It is not about who you know. It isn't about if you get an opportunity, how many opportunities you get in your life. It's really about when the opportunity comes, will you be prepared? Are you prepared for the next big thing to come in your life?